Hello, everybody. Welcome back to 2B2T. I started recording this episode. Um, I showcased the completed wool farm. It's over there. You can't see it. And then I started just putting cobble on this, and I was talking and blabbing and blah, blah, blah with what the project for today is going to be. And then I noticed, oh, yeah, I've got my chords on the screen, blah. So it was like, okay, so I take it off like I have now, and then I go and I edit it and put a big picture there to try to cover it or whatever, or I just restart the recording. And so that's what I did. I restarted the recording. Anyways, so to catch you up, we're here in the tower in the Fusionia Palace, looking very empty. And what we're doing is we are putting in a spot for our proxy, who's going to be standing right here on this block. Um, and then a pearl chamber that goes around it that the proxy is able to activate pearls on. So that is our plan. That is what we're working on. We've got a lot of stuff to do and to figure it out, all that good stuff. But we're gonna work through it, see what we can do, and put it all together. Probably we'll put this as some sort of a light. But anyways, there's the proxy. So that means we're going to be extending some pearl chambers down from this. The idea, as I was just saying in the other recording that I've now deleted so I don't accidentally post chords, is that we'll be able to give the proxy command, because he'll be standing here, and he'll walk over onto a pressure plate. Let's say it's right here. And that pressure plate will activate the pearl, which is maybe right here. And then, whoever's pearled it is, they're there. And then we enter a command, and the proxy returns to here so that the pearl can be reset. Simple as that. That is the idea. I haven't tested it. I think I can make it work. Who knows? We'll see. Maybe you're already watching this and going, nope, not going to work. Can't do it. But I'm pretty sure there's a way to tell the proxy, hey, move to these chords. So that's all I need to do. It's simple, right? So I'm going to figure it out and find a solution. But in the meantime, we need to build a place for all of that to happen. So the proxy doesn't need a whole lot of room to move around, but does need to ensure that it doesn't accidentally set off the wrong pearl. So that's the trick. So the way I was thinking it is the proxy is going to be here. And I want to make it to where it can turn and just go straight to a section. Right? That's the goal. I'm assuming that if I put in chords and I command it, it's going to be able to go at an angle straight to the chords, and it's not going to try to go like right and then left. We'll see. So I need enough room, but I need to make sure that it's not too far. So I'm thinking that what we're going to do is we're going to be putting in, we'll use this as a base. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, so that's 5 from the edge. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? Yes. Okay. Yeah, we'll do it like that. That'll work. Come here, you're in the wrong spot. Okay. There we go. So this is the proxy room. So we should be able to make it to where we have certain places for the pearl stations. Now these aren't going to be the pearl stations. This is where the pressure plate the proxy will walk onto is going to be. So there's going to be one there, straight in each side. And then I think we can do, I could do this, which means we have 12 members. We don't have that many members, but 12 members that could potentially use pearls here. I think that's a good start. I think that's good. That's all we need, right? Yeah? Yes. All right. So let's, I mean, even though it's the proxy, let's give him a little bit of decorative nuance in the surroundings. That'll be neat. Doot doot. Uh, 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 dun, 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 doot 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 doot. I'm dooting whatever that process may be. That is what I'm doing. Okay. Very good, very good. We're going to have a little bit of a glowy floor effect for the proxy that nobody will be able to see because, well, he's going to be encased into this room. I thought about, do I put all of this in obsidian as well? I don't think it's needed, so I'm not going to worry about that part. I mean, if we get attacked and whatnot, no amount of obsidian is going to stop someone from killing the proxy. Although it may buy some time. Guess it could buy some time. Potentially. Alright, so we're going to do that. I heard oh, that's probably Woody over at the farm. Oh no, he's over here. Okay. Alright, I don't have my mini-map up so it doesn't alert me that, oh, there's someone approaching. Which is always tricky when you're doing recordings, but I'd rather not cover up the screen with lots of boxes and stuff like I've seen on other videos and channels. It just, no, I want everybody to see everything. I mean, it's annoying enough that you have to see the big totem sitting in my hand, sitting here, blocking up a sixth of the screen if I put it into 6 blocks. All right, anyways, so that's where the proxy is going to be. I think I'm going to, did I bring lights? Probably not. Yeah, we didn't. All right, let's go get some lamps. The shadow of the palace is extending clear out here with the rising sun. That's cool. For now, we'll use the lamps that are the easiest to get, which is these. That's fine. Take some of these just because I want to. All right. There. I'll keep mobs at bay. All right. Let's I'm going to put you here. So there's going to be a wall on this, and then I need a floor out here that I'll have to decide on. We'll probably do it. I think we could do more of the wood, but we'll whatchamacallit, strip the bark from it. So this would mean that I need a pearl station here, here, here. I don't like. Okay, we can fix this because I can do that way. Oop, oop, oop. I know I'm placing it right back where it was because I just need to get the block down. There we go. There. Now when I strip it, there we go. This will be the pearl station. Excellent. And in fact, forgot that I've got the the beacon set up here. We can do that. Okay, now on top of this, we need a wall. Of some sort. So I'm thinking that we can do that. And then what would I want to put in between? I mean, it's going to be partially covered because there's going to be stuff. In fact, let me get a crafting table up here. There we go. No, 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 no. No, that's not a crafting table. I don't know why it takes 6 of these to make one of these. All right. Maybe if we never enough inventory space. See, and then we'll have trapdoor, trapdoor, trapdoor. Um, okay, boated out of the ship. We'll get them back in a second. Because does that not set it off? Do I need to put redstone? That's troublesome. If I have to put redstone there. Do I have room for this somewhere? Let's make a chest. No, 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 no. Stop, stop, stop. Stop doing that. In fact, let's put you down. There we go. It's annoying when you have different types of wood in your inventory. All right. So let's just stick this here for now. Okay. And let's get an ender chest just so I can... do I have any redstone on me? Probably not. I've probably got it all at the other base. All right. Let me work on this. I'm going to get redstone and make sure. So, I mean, I might have to put like a... I can't put a block there. But I'll be right back. All right, welcome back. Well, we've been experimenting a lot, and now I'm building this out. But Woody worked with me. We spent probably 2 hours trying to get this all to work, but it is now good. So we've got Pearl. Woody's got 2. Max got 2. I'm going to put a backup as well. Others will put them when they get here. And it is now linked into a private group where we can type in a command in Discord, and the proxy will just walk over and flip the Pearl. Taken care of. Didn't need pressure plates or anything else. We figured it all out. I think I was making it more complicated than it probably really was. What are you doing with that Obi, huh? I'll have to later log on and clear his inventory again so he doesn't get into trouble. It took a while because for a while we were trying to make it work, and the proxy kept going places. Even though we gave it the coordinates of where the pearl was and everything, it tried, mining down. One of the columns is almost missing. It tried mining down. It tried, breaking blocks. It tried. Sorry. Tried doing all kinds of things. Oh, and now, of course, the Discord's probably going off. What's going on here? Oh, it's disconnected and reconnected because I don't have it on Wander or anything, so it's just gonna connect and reconnect. Let's move this. These are pearls, yes. So we'll just stick it right there for now. so it's out of the way. Anyways, yeah, so the proxy logs on and off. It'll be logging, but it'll be appearing in a second in front of our eyes. It's having an issue with the queue, evidently. There's also been, DPS is 20 right now, but there's been a lot of lag. It kept booting us. The TPS kept dropping down into the 19 mark. So obviously someone is doing something, and I wish they would be banned from the server or something, but that'll probably never happen. There he is. Anyways, huge success. So, now I'm just kind of planning out how I want to do the top of the tower here and everything, and make it decorative. I'm going to put little platforms that kind of extend out on the edge here just slightly, as so you can take off, like balconies. I haven't designed the bottom of it or anything, but very happy with our efforts. That it took a while, but we figured it all out. Got it all set. There's probably some more settings that we need to do. It does monitor what we're doing. It keeps track of people that are coming in and stuff like that. But it's good. So progress. Right now, though, what did I need? I needed more stone. Let's get rid of these. I don't need the wood and stuff on me. Well, I do need this wood. Don't need the obsidian on me right now, or the water bucket, or the extra torches. Okay. Need to go get some stone and some supplies. Might as well take a look at the final version of the wool farm. You didn't get to see that. So let's pop over here next to the cobble generator that Woody built. Works like a charm. And then here is the wool farm, all designed out. So used oak, put it all together, did a little bit of a design on it. You can come down and collect your wool. We need to AFK it for a while so that it'll start accumulating. So we'll have to work on that. But it's starting, bit by bit. There's a little bit. But yeah, I'm gonna have to come over here and AFK it for a while so that we can get a lot of wool stocked up again. Poor little sheepies, trapped in your little block, trying to talk to each other through the wall, just like you're in prison. Us Minecrafters, we're so mean to our animals. And in the world? Oh, it's the carpet dupers was on, and so they're carpets. Okay, I was going, what in the world is that? Is it still on? No, it's not on. It's just leftovers from when it was on before. Okay. Interesting. Anyways, I was going to get stone and stuff. May have to... Oh, no, there's some here. And I also need some more of this. Cracked that. I gotta experiment with designs and stuff, see what I want to build, what I want to do. So many different things. I don't need more lights, although I gotta get lights up there. All right, that should get us going. This is the first structure on the palace that we're building. And it happens to be not the top of the tower, but the upper section of the tower here that I'm working on. So yeah, I need to get some lighting though, because as I take away these torches, that's gonna cause issues. Issues. There. I should put some temporary torches while I'm constructing and working, just so that nothing spawns, right? because that'd be my luck. Something spawns and kills the proxy, who had to defend it quite quite a bit. I'll have to log on to it later and check all of its settings, like auto eat and all of that. Excuse me. It's getting late. Um, to see and make sure that it can survive. Because I'm not sure if it can at the moment. Okay, cool. Where do I still have my axe? I do. How about that? All right, excellent. And no, the entire palace isn't going to be like in this color scheme or anything like that. It's just that uh, this is what I put together up here for the top of the tower. I thought it just looked good. Why not? You know. But I'm excited to have the proxy actually working now. It's going to make it so much easier for other team members to come and go as they need to. You know, I mean, sometimes I'm available, sometimes I'm not, you know, so but this'll make it easy. I still got my alt at the farm base. We'll have to decide what we want to do, if we want to keep that, or if eventually we're just gonna leave it and then, you know, I can use my alt for other things. Um, but and I have pearl. We all have pearls there still and everything like that. So we don't have an XP farm or anything like that over here. The only farms we've got so far here is, you know, the farms that you just saw, the sheep farm that I built today, and then the cobble generator that and smelter that Woody built earlier today. So that's really all we have. So the other base is still very critical for us, especially the tree farms. Although I have harvested a lot and I've got shulks, not near enough. I need to harvest a lot more of that too. Yeah, yes, yes, kitty, kitty. Meow, meow. Okay, so that takes care of that. Now I can try to get the rest of the design in. Let's get the blocks we need. So go here. I don't need that. I need these. Oh no, wait, we got 2 whole stacks. We don't need that either. So we just need these 3 for now. And torches to torch. Okay, cool. Let's just come up here and do that. All right, cool. I'm not sure. I mean, I like what I'm doing here with the arches and everything like that. I might change it up a little bit. Like the section there with the brick in the middle, you know, on the pillars, I might do andesite maybe on that. I'll have to see, you know, what looks better and stuff. Gotta remember how I was doing this. We gotta do this. This one has this, and then we top it off with that. Okay, cool. I got it. No! I figured. That's all right. That's why we brought the scaffolding. Anyways, this is cool. I'm really happy with our progress and what we've completed here already. So much going on. A lot more is going to be happening. Got to really get busy and start putting stuff together and see what we can do, you know, because I mean, you know, really, I've got to outdo what I did with the Oracle. So the plans here are significant. And that's part of the reason why I'm just kind of going full steam with building as early as possible. You know, I mean, the other base I was at, I was working through, setting up farms and all of that, and barely got started on building anything when, of course, we were discovered. And of course, the mistakes were made. We made mistakes, and that's why we got discovered. But this one, we've been very careful. Whoops. Doesn't mean that we won't be discovered, but we're doing our best not to be. So we will be doing checks to make sure. Uh-oh. I've messed up on these two. What did I mess up? Let me see. So we go up, up. Oh, this is supposed to be another thing. Okay, okay. This was like that. That was like this. Then these things. Okay, okay, okay. Not a problem. Yeah, there we go. All right. So let's go fix the other one. I got ahead of myself and I needed to go one more. The proxy also, since it's linked in Discord, it'll alert us if anybody comes around so that way we can pop on as, okay, this is still wrong. What am I doing wrong now? Okay, because this, I took a break, after building the others, and now I've come back, and it's like, okay. All right, so we go up one, it has that. We go out. Something's not right. So stair up, stair, stair. Stair up, stair, stair over. So that so that design is correct, but it's not lining up. See how these lined up perfectly. What am I doing wrong? Do I have these? See, they're 2 blocks out. No, the pillars are fine. They're same distance in. So how did I mess this part up? See, that should be like that. Then if I'm just going to come out here really quick so that I can have a place to stand and take a look at this. Whoops. Rebuild that. So that would be like that. Yep. See, that's perfect. And then this would be like that. It's almost as if the pillars that I've got a pillar in the wrong spot. Make sure I don't accidentally set off any pearls. Okay. Because this is even. That's even. Two. Yeah, they're in the same distance, right? Let me see. So it's even with the outside. It's, oh, wait a minute. Did I not center this? Is this off center? Uh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Something is not right. All right, well, Anyways, the purpose of this video was to set up the Pearl stations on our proxy. We have successfully done that. Somehow, though, something is not right with the farm. So this lines up that lines up, okay. This one lines up, but this one doesn't. This is in the wrong spot. This one's like that. That one's like that. Okay, those are the ends. This one and this one. This one and this one. I mean, this one is off. Right? Because it should be here. How much space is in between these? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that's the odd number, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ah, okay. So, I mean, this pillar is off. And that's what's throwing this one off because this needs to be 1 over. Okay. That makes sense. I've got a pillar in the wrong spot. That's why the whole thing is off. It's like I couldn't figure it out. It's like something's not right. What could it be? Oh, wow. Haha. We built it wrong way. I shouldn't have done that because I gotta build over. Boop. That's all right. Mistakes with fusion. This is, this is just something that you do. Is you make mistakes because that's what the cool kids do, right? Maybe. All right, so let's fix this here. And probably by the time we actually get all of this built, I'll probably change the design or something. Most likely. I didn't tell you to go that way. You're supposed to go that way. All right, cool. And then doot, doot, doot. Okay, so that one's that way, that one's that way, that one's that way, and this one is that way. Good. Yeah, this is, whoops. This is the part that I think I may change is I like the shape, but the brick doesn't go right there. I think I need to change the brick into something else. Now, is that right? That's not right. Something else is wrong here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. See, this doesn't belong. Do I have... Maybe I have an obsidian in the wrong spot. Let's go down and look. Oh, look. That's what's throwing me off, is where the alt mined the obsidian pillar down. It's throwing it all off because there should be... Okay, so I need to take out that one and go clobber a zombie that's down there. That one that's standing on the pillar. Let's get the obsidian back. Okay. Now, here's the trick. I'm gonna land on the pillar and knock the zombie off. Okay, that was a complete failure. I completely... Stop it. Stop it, Elytra. Stop it. The zombie fell off at least, but now I've got to magically land on this. Well, no, we'll make it easy. But I do see what happened. It's where my proxy mined stuff out. It was this one is the pillar. There we go. Yeah, we couldn't figure out why is we would type in the command to make it flip a pearl, and then the next thing you know, the proxy would just start mining away down through the obsidian, and then when I took away the pick, it would still try to break everything by hand. It would sit there and just chop away at the blocks. It was very interesting. All right, so 2 2. Okay, so that makes sense now there, because it's 2. No, no, we're still off. It's 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. So this is wrong. Um, oh, it's okay. I always have to check the alerts. Sorry for the pings on the video. I'll have to fix that so that the Discord pings don't come through, but it's just the proxy logging on and off, because I don't have like a wander anti-AF. Excuse me, or an AFK around. Anyways, I'm gonna fix this and continue working on these, but hopefully you've enjoyed the episode. Um, not going to talk about what I'm using, the mods and stuff for doing this on the proxy, because I don't know if there's any weaknesses, and I don't want to mention stuff in case someone knows how to backdoor it or whatever. So probably not. Everything was indicated that it's very safe, including from allies and stuff. But anyways, thanks for joining, everybody. Take care.